Hi, I'm Karen Nickel, back again with part 2 in our blog series about facilitating proficiency-based learning. In part 1, we talked about what it is and we defined communication. Here, in this part of the series, we will develop curriculum to implement proficiency-based learning environment. So we're going to be using backwards design, and with that we start with the end. This is a model that was popularized by Wiggins and McTighe, and we're going to start with that first step in it, which is identifying the desired results of learner outcomes. So what is our desired result for an outcome? Really, in world language, it is communication. But there's a little bit more to it than that, so we're going to go through this, okay? So we're going to use the actual resources again, the World Readiness Language Standards, and especially the one of communication. And we're going to talk about the 3 modes as well as the proficiency guidelines. So what this means is a learner performing in the interpersonal mode when performing at the intermediate level would be able to interact in the target language and negotiate meaning for a purpose about something pertaining to themselves, which is familiar in their environment. For example, the learner would be able to ask questions and follow-up questions to discuss their daily activities and compare them with their partners. We're going to get more specific and dig deeper into the proficiency guidelines, as well as the performance descriptors and the next full, act, full, can, do statements, but that's going to be next time when we do the next step, which is determine acceptable evidence. There is one more part that we want to cover with this, and that is talking about purpose. When we are, once again, talking about purpose, and that is what we need to be able to communicate. We're communicating for a reason. We need content. And content is going to be built around a big idea and essential questions. These are also ideas of Wiggins and McTighe. So what is a big idea? It's what we want learners to understand about the world. Sometimes it's even called an enduring understanding. How do we get students there? We talk about essential questions. We have them explore essential questions in the target language so that they understand the big idea. So an example might be, the big idea is that we all have impact on the environment. And some example essential question might be, what do I do every day? And does it have a positive or more harmful effect on the environment? How learners communicate to explore essential questions and gain understanding of the big idea, this is where we can see the desired results and outcomes for learners. Determining what evidence learners know to show that they've met the outcome, that's the topic of the next blog.